Well, Larry Elliston worked with us in Project 13 for a couple of years. We stole him from Channel 8 too, and he went on to create an astounding series of mini-docs under two different titles at Channel 13, Assignment Florida and Down Home Florida. Larry Elliston, come on up.
Well, like Ray said, I started out at Channel 8, and I remember that day in 1976 when we looked up on the monitors, we were all in the newsroom, and we saw Hugh doing that live shot from the helicopter. And it was sort of, out of all the other innovations, you know, that Channel 13 had brought the television around here, this was just another one. And it was sort of like the 1976 version of we lost another one to Ditech. It was devastating. So I was very happy to make it to Channel 13. And after working with Ray and Jewel, first of all, I learned two things. Don't put your fingerprints on Ray's shiny red car. And when Jewel gets upset, take him to Steak and Shake for a glass of iced tea. Well, I finally had the good fortune to get out and kind of do my own thing. And I roamed around Florida for about 12 years, producing I guess about 1,500 stories on our Florida friends and neighbors, and also Mother Nature herself. But the truth is, many of them were spontaneous, and I would quite often head out with my cameraman, and I worked with some great people, Lynn Rayburn, Keith Hale in particular, and I probably wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing today, and that's roaming around the world, actually, doing stories on exotic animals and in exotic places, if I hadn't have passed through the doors of 3213 West Kennedy. So it's a special place, and all of you here tonight is proof of that. So thank you.
Why am I here? Why, to send you a postcard from the smallest post office building in the USA. The old storage shed that's been the Ochopee, Florida post office since 1953 measures 8 feet by 7 feet.
Okay, thank you.
It's a real post office, right?
Real post office, smallest post office building in the USA.
And now Daredevil Lucky Lot is back on the track. The speakers are blaring the theme song of an auto thrill show that packed the grandstand starting way back in 1935.
When we were finished with the car, it was finished.
These days, you'll find Lucky at the Tampa home he calls Nashvilla, writing it all down.
And I was a man of action. And if I said I was going to jump an automobile 150 feet, 30 feet straight up in the air, I did it.
In this quiet, beautiful moment of sunset, the winged creatures of Honeymoon Island have the place all to themselves.
Well, most of the clips we've all enjoyed tonight were from the private collections of employees or rescued from the trash. Some of the best clips were provided by Leslie Friedsam. Most of us knew her as Leslie Chassell. And from Ron Meyer. Most of us knew him as Ron Meyer. The topic is preservation of